Hmm. So my little bargain I made with you guys, obviously yesterday, in regards to having Live 3, mainly been sticking around the actual main storyline. So today what we want to do is actually bring you a little bit of something different. This here, um, Burnout Paradise. Welcome to Paradise City, now fully remastered with 8 DLC packs from the Year of Paradise. And we're getting patch notes for Need for Speed Payback. And this is just basically all the little things that they've patched, any bugs or problems that they've had. We then have Under the Hood, Need for Speed Payback All Drive in February 2018 update. So obviously, if I try and access this, as you guys can see, it takes us off the screen. The screen will actually go black or blue depending on how you're watching this. And as you'll see, both microphone, audio jack, and gameplay are now being rebroadcast. So we can't actually show you these directly from the game themselves. But I will be doing videos that will be uploaded later on today using my DLSR camera, where we will actually have it set up, or my little camcorder I've got here. We'll have it set up so we can actually record additional footage for you guys. Actually, while I'm doing this, I can actually show you this camera. This is a little camera that we obviously got. The box is over on the bed. So give me 1 second and I'll be right with you. Let's grab hold of that. So, as I was saying, this little camera turned up. I did a Bike Moss 3.0 inch Super AMOLED 4 times digital camera that is supposed to be extremely good for starting off doing like YouTube videos, recording stuff. The audio quality on it is absolutely shocking. But with that being said, I am setting up another means to obviously record via this camera and obviously to record the audio directly off the PC that I'm looking at getting. But as I said, with this particular little camera, what I can obviously do, if I just power this up, as long as it's charged, yep, still charged. Right, so we're going to get this powered up. Now obviously you guys aren't going to be able to see what I'm seeing on the other side, unless I obviously do that. So it's going to be extremely handy when I'm actually setting everything up to obviously see what is actually going on. Now obviously, as you can see, here is, and you're not going to see this because I'm actually going to do this so I can see this. But obviously all you're going to see now is my arm. But obviously there will be a video going up later which will show me on air obviously the amount of views and everything we've got through the live stream itself on the PS4, not via YouTube. And it will also show the time counter, which is about 4.5 minutes just gone. So what, 4:40, 4:35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we're going to be using this little camera. This is going to be set up off the side and will obviously allow us to take little pictures as well. Um, so we're going to be doing all of that. This will be set up off the side, so it's going to be able to actually record the screens. So some of the stuff that you won't see me doing, stuff that I do off camera, I don't actually have the option of recording at the moment, obviously, because my PC isn't strong enough to handle the... Oh, let's just get rid of that. And I know I probably just blinded most of you guys to cope with this. This is the Elgato HD60 recording device. I specifically bought this to do the videos over a year ago, and I've used it a couple of times, and unfortunately the frame rates I'm getting on my PC are just not worthwhile, which is one of the reasons why my PC needs upgrading. But that being said, getting completely off topic, going back to what we're actually here for today. Again, Under the Hood Need for Speed Payback Speed Cross update, Under the Hood Need for Speed Back Progress update, ASOS partnership. Now, if anyone, what have I done with that? When you actually get a copy of the game, you actually get, and it's something I'm still yet to actually use. How can I do it? Is that big enough? That's big enough, right. You actually get one of these. But what's that one? That one is just general wear and tear and general information bump that you just don't need. But yeah, you'll get one of those. So go check out the ASOS partnership website. Also go check out ASOS as well. And I guarantee there's going to be loads of stuff on there. I'm actually looking at getting some stuff myself when I get time to get on there. Our next is Need For Speed Payback patch notes. Launch trailer for Need For Speed Payback, which I would really love to show you guys via this format. However, it is going to be a separate video that is going to go up, and we're going to be doing this for all of the games that we do on here, even if the games are a year or two old, like Need for Speed. Oh, I've got all of them now. Carbon, Pro Street, Underground 2, all of those games with regards to the Need for Speed series, because we're going to do the entire series. All of the Assassin's Creed, the Sims that we're going to do, anything else that you guys want to see us do, let us know in the comments. Unless you let us know in the comments, we're not going to be able to do it for you. I am looking at other games to do. Obviously, as I showed you guys quite recently, we have The Sims 4 for the PS4. So I am setting up a few storylines with regards to the PS4 version, but obviously we're going to be doing everything because there's a lot more to do on the PC. Right, now that little said or saw is now done, obviously we have the options in the stores. And as you can see, we're just waiting for this to load up, so while we wait, we go, coffee! Definitely need a coffee today. So, as you can see, Need for Speed Payback Deluxe Edition upgrade is 20 quid. So we may look at doing that. Fortune Valley Map Shortcuts, $3.99. Speed Cross Storyline, $6.49. These are all little additional things that we are going to be looking at doing. Obviously we have the Mini JCW Countryman and Infinity Q60 options. The John Cooper Works Countryman. The Infinity Q60S. So those are both $1.99 each, or for $3.29. So you're actually saving money. You can get both of them. So we will look at doing these. It's just that the way things have been just recently with work and everything else, we haven't had much chance. Now, one of the other things that we haven't had a chance to do yet, and I am realising that we're just literally hitting into 10 minutes, is hit up the multiplayer system. So, as you can see, leaving single player campaign, are you sure? Now, I'm not 100% certain on whether this will allow the live stream to continue. I kind of hope it does. Restoration ready. You are now ready to restore your first derelict. So, all drive hangout or speed list. So, explore Fortune Valley alongside your friends with other members of the Need For Speed community. Compete against up to 7 players in these high octane tournaments. Well, at the moment, as you can see, I don't have anyone online, so most of them are actually going to be out doing Pokemon Go or other bits and pieces. But we'll see who we can hit up in the EA or Need For Speed community. So, as you see, we have the cars. Obviously, Tyler in the red GTR. We'll have Mac over in the 4x4. I want to say 1950s, but I know it's going to be a late 60s. And obviously, over in the far left-hand corner, the blue BMW, we have the little lady. So, that being said, we have to wait, obviously, for this to load up. So, while we wait, and apologies for the inconvenience, I'm going to have some more of my coffee. You'll be happy to know that now in the UK, ready to be explored with friends, old and new. So, then, cheers! Show off your eyes, take amazing photos, meet like-minded players, and enjoy the open world. And as you can see, here are a couple of idiots. Players list. Use the options button to see the players are in all drive at any point. So here we have surprised we actually cleared that entire fence area. So people wanna play dirty, I'm cool with that. So as you can see on the map, kind of leaving everyone behind. There's one going across from the top, and as you can see, well, as you can see, it's more like Destruction Derby. So, let's enter our garage and let's have a little look at some of the options that we actually have here. So, obviously we have
where are those derelict parts you told me about? Let's do this.
As you can see, we have the Nissan Fairlady 240ZG 1971. This is one of the derelicts we have, filled from warehouse. We also have the Buick. We have Max Land Rover. We also have the little lady's Audi S5 Sportsback. And then we have the Nissan GTR Skyline, which is our new drag vehicle. So, that being said, we're going to take
Welcome to my warehouse. Store as many cars as you want here. You can take them out at any time.
And as you can see, we currently hold no vehicles. So that is something that is going to be filled from the actual main game itself. Obviously, we have put a shout out over the Need For Speed videos that we've done up to now. I mean, it's now episode 10, and no one's actually left a comment in regards to which types of vehicles they want to see us do the Nissan Fairlady 240 up to, or the other vehicle that we actually have, which is a Mustang. Yeah, it's a Mustang. I'm almost 100% certain of it. But, oh no, we want the Buick. So as you can see, we can exit the garage, we can sell the car from here, swap with warehouse, but obviously we want to select this car. Looks a lot better than the one we had a moment ago, which is severely beaten and banged up. But it's a brand new vehicle, so what can we do? So we are going to now leave the warehouse. We're going to have a little run round, see what we can obviously find, and see if we can find some people that want to actually race instead of people that actually want to just play at, you know. Let's have a look. This is where we all are at the moment. This is the Snake 2004, and obviously, as you can see, there are slightly different things to do. There is no race system as such, apart from obviously what's down here, which is obviously the dealerships that are set up, and obviously the gas station. So obviously, as you guys would have seen, we've been to the drag. We've obviously got a car for drag. We don't have a car for drift as of yet, and we don't have a runner. So what we're going to need to do, apart from obviously definitely a lot, is make our way out. So Here is Sulak. Right, where is that guy gone? He was here a minute ago. See, this is where we are. So I have no idea where that guy should start, but let's go now and let's have a little looky and see if we can actually find a race. First things first, we need to find a road. And one. Either find a race or find some police, one or the other. Obviously with Need For Speed Payback it's not as easy to obviously find the police as it was in other Need For Speed Payback games, where you can find one almost every 100-150 yards. But there are obviously other things that you can do as well. So things like driving into oncoming traffic. Having a bit of fun doing that. Seeing if you can earn some additional points. Seeing if there are ways up to certain areas. Or just having a noise challenge in a tunnel. Now we're at cruising speed. All we need to do now is make sure we don't actually hit anything. And obviously, as you can see, the big lights are coming up in regards to the city limits. And as you see, they're very, very quick pit stop. And as you heard, with all little garages and pit stops, it picks everything up on the car. Back to the days of playing Grand Theft Auto. You see one of them trucks set up on the side of the road and you're like, oh yes, where's the TNT? Blast the doors off, nick the money, and run. No, let's go this way. Actually, I was going to shoot up that dual carriageway to have a little run out, obviously. We had bright lights and cityscape coming up in front of us. That's the way. So, let's have a little look at a couple more cars. Secret entrance down here that will actually lead you to not just a derelict shell, but also to every single component required for the ultimate runner car. I think it's this way. I did a little look online and it said I had to come down here. Now whether I was just getting trolled by some of you guys, I can't say, but everything I've seen so far is enough to make me believe what you guys are doing and saying. So we need to come up here. that's a drop off. So that was a drop off. I'm going to have another look. I'm going to see if I can find out, and if I can, obviously we will get back to you guys in regards to that. Obviously, as we can see, we've had a little bit of run up. We're actually up in the city compared to where we actually started from. But obviously everyone up here is just more in the inclination of having a little destruction derby. Instead of actually, you know, trying to sort everything out. So, with that being said, and a very unproductive multiplayer online option, no fun, really, just driving around, causing hassle. There's no races that are set up as such. It's pretty much exactly the same as the game. So, extremely disappointing, yes. Better than some of the other Need For Speed games? Definitely not. I mean, the multiplayer options in regards to some of the other games were absolutely phenomenal. They were very, very race set. There was a lot of stuff you could actually unlock from online games that would improve not just the online game, but your career game as well. So with that being said, as you can see, these are the people that we obviously have. These are the game options. Not a lot has changed, but there is nothing really in the all-drive hangout system that is going to actually make anything worthwhile. Obviously, as you can see, most of us have a white icon by them. A couple of them have red, so I'm assuming that out of the 8 players that are actually in the lobby, or actually playing at the moment, 2 of them have had their vehicles destroyed, which means there are 6 left. And Solovej, I'm assuming, is the person that's been doing that. But just to keep things interesting, as you can see, we're going to shoot straight back out of the multiplayer system. Going to dive back into the main game itself, and we're going to see where we can pick up from the last game. Now, obviously, I haven't had a time to catch up and see where we got to in the last video. But if I remember rightly, we'd just taken over one area, we'd unlocked another area, we're starting to do some missions, and our little lady has actually joined our crew because she now has some missions to do as well. So, what we're going to be doing is having a little look further into some of the missions, seeing if we can actually get through them quickly and complete them. Restoration ready, we know, so we're not too worried about that. So while we obviously wait for everything to go back to the actual game itself, I'm going to grab some more coffee. There we go, that is so good. So as you can see, it gives us our options. Now on the game starting, every single time you will have either premium shipments or base shipments drop in. Base shipments contain 1 vanity item, 1 part token and 1 bank token. And as you see, we have 6. So it's 10 grand bank, parts token and percussion bell in regards to our horn. So you have to collect all 3. So we're just going to very quickly, 15 grand bank, air suspension, parts tokens, quickly run through and see what we've got, because we haven't actually done this for a long time. Blue smoke, 5 grand and parts tokens. As you'll notice, the vanity items that we're getting now are slightly better. Green underglow, 25 grand bank, parts tokens. These are all in regards to additional bits and pieces. 5 grand, solo trumpet, parts tokens. We'll run through this because most of our vehicles need a serious overhaul looks wise. Actually, I don't think I've got any more left by the looks of it. I think it's just initiating, yep, a purchase. So as you can see, we don't have any of these little right arrow indicator icons. So all of our shipments have been grabbed. With regards to photos, as you can see, we have the odd one or two once everything loads up. And these are photos that have been taken by different people, different players. As you can see, the names are changing all the time from different areas within the game, a bit like they do with Assassin's Creed Origins. Obviously, we have the challenges: oncoming perfect nitrous, perfect nitrous in oncoming 6 times, 3 points. Speed trap master, the destroyer, destroy 500 objects. I'm at 14 of 500, so I'm not doing too bad. As you can see, the next base shipment is in 2 clicks. Obviously, we've got another, 3, 6, another 8 to the second shipment, another 3, 6, another 8 to the shipment after that. Recommended, beat 3 auto log recommendations. Yeah. And then obviously we have our multiplayer settings and credits. So, shooting back to the game, we need to obviously see how far through the storyline we can get. Obviously, once we go into a new area, we have to beat each boss. There were 2 bosses in the first area. One that Tyler had to take care of, one that Mac had to take care of. As you can see, we are currently back with Tyler.
Hey kids, one of my contacts says there's some abandoned cars lying around Fortune Valley. Some kind of house deal gone wrong, maybe. Anyhow, if you find them, why don't you bring them around to the airfield?
And that's Rav. Rav's basically saying, look, if you find his vehicles which are about, we can obviously look at upgrading and tuning them up. Now, as you can see, obviously, we have our garages that we purchase in different areas. We have the races that we have done. And as you can see, sorry about that. As I was saying, as you can see, we have the actual race itself and certain information in regards to said race. Now obviously all of those races we can deal with, but obviously at this moment in time we're over here. So fight the power, we need a drag vehicle, terminal, and then we have the shift lock. You don't own a drift class car, so we need to obviously get a drift class car. But before we do that, we're going to have a little bit of play, because fight the power, Riot Club has been under pressure by the house for standing up to them. Keep on beating. As you can see, Tyler is not wasting too much time in getting down to Big Sister. And as you can see, we're about 0.3 miles from where we actually need to be, and a hard left coming up. Might have to ding the fender a little bit, but it's definitely worth it. So, a quick switch over, and as you can see, we now jump over with Tyler into the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, the 93 edition, by the way. And as you can see, horsepower is not that high. Top speed is 169, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, quarter mile in 12.23 seconds. You're looking roughly about 24 seconds for a half mile. Wow, tiredness is still catching up. We have a full 10 on our NOS capacity. NOS power is at 5. Airtime 5.6, landing 5.4, brake power 6.5, and brake response is 6. So, as you can see, car does need a few wheelies for 2 seconds and win the race. The car I have doesn't wheelie. If I had a Hemi or
your crew's 0 for 3,
else,
big sister. Ready to make it 0 for 4?
Talk smack after you win.
as you can see, very easy to make it over to the winning line. So at the moment, this particular little guy in the Camaro does have the option of doing wheelies, so even if I was to take that side bet, I still wouldn't have won. Because he has a vehicle that can and I have a vehicle that can't. So, garages. Buy garages to increase the number of vehicles.
I'm set. Let's go.
So as you can see, triangle button, the shift, hitting those perfect shifts was always good. And this is something that didn't really come into its own until Need for Speed Pro Street. Obviously with Need for Speed Pro Street you still hold your lines, you still hold your lanes. With this you don't. You do need to make sure you stay where you need to be. If you do end up crashing out, it can be game over depending on the amount of damage done. Obviously light damage and medium range damage, stuff that can
gotta finish this.
As you see, he does have a slight lead, but obviously by hitting perfect shift and a slightly faster acceleration rate has allowed me to come up to and overtake and pass, and as you can see, win by a very comfortable margin. So as you can see, +4 event complete.
Racking up the wins.
3 wins, 3 straight wins. Another 14k in our bank, taking us up to 208,000. Another 225,000 racer points, and again another speed card. As you guys have probably guessed by now, you know exactly where I'm going, straight down the centre. And this time we have a nitrous system on our gearbox. As you can see, it does decrease the brake response, the brake power, the landing, the airtime. It increases the NOS power, but it also takes off our quarter mile and our 0 to 60 and gives us +1 on our top speed. So it's only adding to our top speed by 1 mile an hour and our NOS by 1.1%. For that reason, we're not going to be keeping hold of this card, so we will sell it. It will give us another 6,400 coin. Unfortunately, stuff in regards to the NOS on this vehicle, we can't really upgrade.
Let's go.
Any
Next
tickets
spot.
we get.
No next spot. My crew's taking too much heat. We gotta lay low for a bit.
You can't just leave me hanging here, big sister.
Fine. We might not be able to come out, but I still have a challenge for you. Your next race is gonna be against the clock.
As you can see, recommended 160 level. Ours is at 176. There isn't much we can do in regards to obviously getting much higher. Wow. I actually got a good night's sleep last night. Getting to 110 mile an hour this way. Suffice to say, I think I managed to do that.
I'll never complain about watching the sunset from behind the wheel.
And here is our race. So, hit speed of 130 and finish before time runs out. I know we can do that. Finishing's
Get ready
another
for
option.
Ride Club's premier training track.
haven't managed to hit that 130 yet. It's going to be interesting. As long as I hope it does. Okay, finishing may not be the problem. It's 130 miles an hour might be the problem. That's my long view. And 130 miles an hour. Now all I need to do is finish. So, as you see, it took a little while to get up to the 130 mile an hour to actually hit the target, but we managed to do it nonetheless. Obviously, every time we manage to hit one of these targets, it does allow us obviously to continue. Obviously, we've just literally hitting under 40 seconds, we're back up to 44. And now slight off-road. Wow. Whether I'll make the jump, I don't know. I hope so. Only just. And there is the finish line.
Hell yeah!
So, by the looks of it, we beat the time as well. We hit our side bet, we actually hit 139 mile an hour. So we have 5,600 coming in from that little side bet. Plus a nice easy 1,400 from winning the race. Just under 20k earned. Another 225,000 racer points. And obviously another speed card. So obviously, as you've seen, most of the time, well, actually all the time I go through the middle. As you can see this time, a slight increase to top speed and horsepower, decrease on landing, airtime, quarter mile, and 0 to 60. Normally we obviously selling most of these and seeing exactly what we can get our hands on. So, mission completed.
Still stuck on that whole revenge thing?
Me and my crew have our own fight.
The house is turning all of us racers into shiny toys for rich men to bet on. If you really were a fighter, you'd take the fight right to them.
I'm after Navarro only. I'm not doing this to save the city. I'm not crazy.
You are, and I'll prove it. None of my crew will touch this next spot. Too risky. But I bet you will. Race me.
Oh, it's on. It's on like on Donkey Kong. Big sister sibling rivalry. So, and if you live your life a quarter mile at a time, and you know you get films, the song like Donkey Kong is a shoot back to Tokyo Drift. So let's have a look. Get the 75 mile an hour. Well, once we've done that, I just need to stay there. I've taken out a little bit of extra. So where's the race? according to this, 0.04 miles behind me.
Are crazy. There we go.
That's one down.
Lame.
Lame, I still beat you, big sis. And she's in a Ford Mustang. So, tune-up shops. Their inventory replaces regularly, so please visit for new speed cars.
You take that win and wear it like a badge of honor. That's all you'll get.
Yoo-hoo.
Perfect.
Now the reason you guys are going to go, oh, you did a late shift. No, I actually ended up in mid-air when I went to shift. So, it's all about timing those perfect shifts. But even if you do hit an early shift or a late shift, as long as you can hit perfects afterwards,
This is not ending here.
it's not too bad. Now you've seen that she has a very quick a very quick acceleration rate.
Yes!
3 for 3, and the event's complete.
Yes!
Again, I had to beat 26:02, and I actually hit 24. So, again, a new record. I think that's 26 records that I've broken in this game alone. And we're what, episode 10? So just consider how many we can break by the time we actually complete. Again, with this is actually on the exhaust system for brakes. Landing airtime, NOS power, quarter mile, and 0 to 60 all take a hit. There is an increase to brake response and power, and also HP and top speed. Brake response and power, they go up, as you can see, quite significantly. However, it's a +2 on top speed and a +5 on horsepower. So for what we're losing in regards to landing airtime, NOS power, and the speed we can do a quarter mile and 0 to 60 on, the brake response isn't really required. So we will trade in. So trading in a speed card will reward you with a part token. So, quest completed. The Riot Club League has been defeated, and we now have new cars unlocked at the dealership. The Nissan 350Z, the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, a Porsche 911 Carrera S993. Recommended daily challenge completed.
See? What did I
You've been
tell
awarded
you?
a base
You're
shipment.
just as crazy as we are.
I hate to admit it, big
And we have
sister,
a second one.
but you got me thinking.
You got fans, Tyler. What you've been doing, man, it could really change things around here.
I hear ya. Maybe this fight is bigger than Navarro and my crew, whether I like it or not.
The city needs you. Do what the rest of us don't have the guts to do and you'll see. We'll all rise as one. Let's get our city back, Tyler.
And as you would have noticed, with another boss being defeated, we have another derelict location. So, each derelict, as you guys can quite easily see, comes with clues to obviously where each part can be found. This one, however, is slightly different. Now, as you can see, the red circle is where the item is going to be found, and it's found by what looks like the bottom end of Italy. Or the top end, depending on how you want to look at it. But we would need to find that in the map. Now, obviously, we know it's going to be somewhere along a main road. Now, here is a main road, and it actually looks to me like it's just going to be here. So, as you can see, 3.8 miles, according to this, is where we need to go, and that's where our token is leading us. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't given, even though it says 3.8 miles, the route we need. So, now we have that. It's time to find our third derelict. And obviously, once we have our third derelict, it will be a case of then unlocking the parts. Now, as you guys would have seen with the last derelict we had, we were able to find all 4 parts in that one video that we did. So,
this is your curator, Godspeed Races. In his quest to earn his way into the Outlaws Rush, Ty has been going up against Big Sister and her family of drag racers, Riot Club. Races, your curator can smell the burning rubber from here. The 2 races lit up the quarter mile, but reports indicate that when the sun set, it was Tyler first to the finish line. Ty, congratulations on your win. Sounds like the sister found herself a brother to school her in drag racing. Maybe she wasn't so big to begin with.
That's it, I'm calling her little sister from now on.
yeah. Sweet little tip on there, number 5. Sure we hit over 105 on that. Wow. Don't know about you guys, but that was noisy for me. Don't get the nanny. Only 1 star. Still beat the leader. I'll take that any day of the week. Tyler, you get back on the road.
Nighttime. This is when I come alive.
So, somewhere out here, we have another derelict. And according to this, it's less than, or just over a mile from where we are. The more important question is, how do we get there? Now, according to this, this is going to be up on the hill. Oh, is this up by the... Oh, I think I know where we are. So, here we go. Less than half a mile from it. And as you can see, going to
I heard there's a
icon.
useful part around here. Better check it out.
Oh, there it is. That was too easy. Wow. It's very, very dilapidated vehicle. There's definitely seen better days.
That's from a C10 Chevy pickup. Bet Mac would like that.
Mac would love that. So, slipstreams are rookie.
You and me, let's go.
The silvers. Nissan 350Z. Outrun, as you can see, 100 points to win.
Stay focused.
Depending on how quickly he can turn around and he can get back on the road, we should easily have this now. And this is why you never try and play smart with a race like this. It actually helps us in the Bureau. But as you can hear, he's
clean
back.
corners and you've got this.
Oh, this is not good. So full tank and lost used up. Oh, that's gonna hide. Oh, that's definitely gonna hide now. That's giving him a huge lead. How did I lose? I was literally just about to win that. Even I would love to know how that one works. How many you look? Where is he? But where am I? I am here. Alright, that's Bell. Nassim. Gearbox. No, I'm up here. That is Slipstream there. Get past. Oh, I am not letting that go. Tag. There's a wall there. Speed run on this, you nuts. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. And we get started for that as well. So that should actually put us above slipstream. Being awarded a base shipment. Again, even. And here we go again. So, and see while we try and track down this little.
That ride's.
Yoo-hoo.
Get ready to see
Guess
some
who's
tail
back.
lights.
Right. Obviously, this should be technically our second win.
Got this.
We definitely got this. We just need to get around here. We're laughing. This is the area that we were in last time. And as you can see, we're already making our way up to halfway to the win.
Let's not do that again.
No, but I will do that again. Now I must admit that was a cheeky little manoeuvre there. But this is where he did get up. This is a open road. 30 points to go. Car's literally just popping out.
Breathing room.
As you can see, enough breathing room. Our car's literally topped out.
Hell yeah!
And an easy win, which should have been technically our second one. And as
Whoever
you can see,
you are, you better be careful, cabron. You mess with my guys, you mess with me. His name's Gallo. I run the Silver Six. You better remember that.
but as you can also see, the car is slightly better, or slightly worse for wear, I should say. So, as you can see, we already have our next guys, or Tyler already has his eyes set on the next group of guys, which is Silver Six. Obviously, we also need, at some point, to obviously go and find those derelict parts. But for the time being, and for this video, we're actually going to end it here. We hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Any comments in regards to stuff, please put it down below. So if there's stuff you guys want to see us do, if there are challenges you want to see us do, if there are games you want to see us do, anything you want to see on here, please let us know. Obviously, as I said, when I do get everything up and running, when I do behind the camera scenes or behind the live stream scenes, we will get this camera set up. I've got a little tripod downstairs that I'm going to use to get it set up. We'll get that stuff recorded for you. So we'll be doing a behind the scenes look at stuff as well. I will also be showing you the state of the area that I actually have to work in, considering I am in probably, I would say, I don't know, one. I'm in a box room. There's no other way of putting it. It's 6, 7, 8, 8.5 by 8.5 feet, I would say. Give or take, 8.5 by 8 by 10 feet. So you'll see how things have changed since I lost my job a few years ago, and how things have stayed, purely so I can try and save some money up. And you'll see a lot of stuff that you won't see in the live streams, or you won't see in the Pokemon Go videos. You'll see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, not just from Golden Sound Games. You'll also see stuff in regards to Golden Sound Karaoke, Golden Sound Disco. You'll also see stuff in regards to me tying them both together under one umbrella project called Golden Sound Karaoke Disco. You'll also see, or you won't see, in regards to Golden Sound Designs, because that I folded over a year ago. But you'll basically see how my life is after literally losing everything, putting as much work into 2017 as I can to get everything back up and running, after literally spending 2.5, 3 years on the dole with nothing. So we'll do all that in the behind the scenes videos, so make sure you check those out. As I said, please make sure you leave a like on the video, please make sure you leave your comments down below. When you subscribe to our channel, please do hit the notification bell as well, and obviously that will join you into our notification squad. You'll be then notified by all the live streams we do, the videos that we are going to be uploading. You can also follow us on Twitter at Golden Sound Games. You can also follow us on Facebook at Golden Sound Games. Anyone that is added to the page that is currently set up for Golden Sound Games will be communicated with. They will be communicated with if they do the same on Twitter. So hit us up, let us know on those formats. Leave your comments and everything on the video down below, and we'll catch you guys again in another live stream video. Have fun, take care, be safe, and now the snow's gone, don't wrap up so warm. Bye bye guys.